welcome back to Factorio. I'm Hitman82. This is episode 58. So, last episode we finished the military science, and this episode we're going to work on boilers. So, boilers have changed a lot. The ratios have changed. Everything's changed about them. So here's the ratio: one offshore pump will run 20 boilers, and the 20 boilers will run 40 engines. Each boiler does 2 engines. So one pump will do it for a while. So we'll get that going first. Now I did bring some landfills, and I'll show you how those work. You can use your plus and minus on your keypad to change the size of the tool. So we're just going to do that like so. So now what we'll do is we'll set our boilers up. I think probably want to run them downwards. And we'll start. Well, you know what? Changed my mind. Of course I changed my mind. I always change my mind. That is just, my mind has always changed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll do it like this, and we'll leave a gap. We'll just do them in 5s. Oops. There we go. I don't really I don't really need these at all. I'm just hooking them up just because. So we can then stick a pipe between them. Whoops. Here, got auto save. And we'll put a pump down here. So, and pipe over to that. And bloop. That should give us the water for all of those. Yep. Next up is engines. I'm just going to leave these as big chunky blocks, I guess. Gonna be hard to make an episode of this, isn't it? I'll be done in no time. That's alright, because coming up next will be production science. Next, the purple science packs. They're no longer alien guts, artifacts. Okay, so you know what I should use here is substations. Do I have any? Seriously? Okay, I don't have any on me. I think I got those building. I was going to just use normal power poles. You know what, I may as well. I just thought the substation would be a little more applicable here, but this will work. Now I'm also going to need inserters, so we're just going to kind of place those around like so. You know what? Never mind. You know what? I'm gonna get the substations. I think they'll look better. Okay, and just give us 20 of those, assuming I automated them. Just run down here into the robot network. I'll just pause. I'll go get those. I'll be right back. Okay, I got the substations. I had to run down almost all the way down there before they're like, oh, you wanted substations? Yes, I wanted substations. That's why I said, give me substations. I tell you, robots are constantly trolling. Seems to be a thing. Get trolled by everything. That's right. That's alright. We know what to do with trolls, don't we? No, we don't. Burn them all. I'll just stick this line up here. This is to run inserters. And let's see here. Of course, that's not going to reach. I was hoping to just link them. Oh my gosh, keep getting stuck in there. And you have a purpose for doing things this way, and I'm going to be putting in an accumulator here. Gonna let that charge up once we get the power to things. Oops, I guess we need to power pole down here somewhere. Where are we gonna get power? Put that there. The belt cut me. The belt cut me. That'll do. There, should have the power now. Yep. So the next thing is we only need, it's going to be blue belt, so we'll use fast inserters. Let's do it this way. Nope, don't need to do it this way. Let's just put it in the middle of everyone. How's that? Good enough for me. Good enough for you too, right? You don't care. Like, I don't care, Hitman. Just put it anywhere you want. Thank you. I will. Alright, so this needs coal. Oh, well, isn't that nice? That coal coming from right there too. Boy, I'm using up some coal now. Okay, so let's do that. And we want this to go underground. Like so. And we need that to go underground here. Let me see here. Why don't we just take this over this way from here? Well, I'm not going to connect it all until we're ready because I don't want to keep hoovering up coal every time I change my mind. Which I do sometimes, right? Once in a while. That's happened before. There we go. And we'll ride the coal line all the way up. Okay, so what we don't want these doing is running. So I think I can just tell the pump to shut down and that'll kill everything. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this as we did before. Hook this up to the power pole to the pump. And so now this outputs signal A. So then we tell the pump that if is signal A is greater than or less than, oh, we want it to run if A is less than, we'll call it 30%. So if I start seeing that coming on, it's like alarm, alarm, alarm. You got to get out there. Oh, you know what? Oops. Let's build an alarm. Can we do that? We need an alarm. I'm looking. There's a loudspeaker here somewhere, and I just cannot see it. Oh, there it is. I need copper and stuff. All right, I'm going to pause, and I'm going to go get an alarm. Okay, we're back here again. So this is a programmable speaker. I believe this is new. So let's plop that down here, and then connect that to... I will connect it to that. So I'm kind of winging it here, because it was just kind of on a whim, so... Yeah. We want to show an alert, and we want to show a picture of a power pole. And global playback, so it'll be everywhere. We're going to use an alarm. Oops. Signal value is not pitch. We want an alarm. And yep, there's the one we want. Low power. Okay, and so we want this to run signal value, signal A, whoops, is less than, we're going to go 80 just for now, just to test it. Okay, so that's how it's going to work. Hear the alarm? No, because you keep talking. Okay, well, we're obviously going to drop that to 30. Okay, so now what's going to happen is when this accumulator drops to 30%, two things are going to happen. One is the offshore pump will turn on and start supplying water to the boilers. And the other thing that's going to happen is an alert will sound, and when that alert goes, whoops, I'll show you here again. Yeah, I see you attacking me. I don't care. Nope. It's less than 100. I should start it up. Okay, so while that's going, we look on the map. Oops. There's a flashing picture of a power pole, and down here it shows a picture of power pole. And I mouse over, it says alerts low power, see map for details. Okay, that's annoying, I'll stop it now. Stop. We'll go to 30. Okay, so now I have an audio alert plus, like for the as soon as it turns on, I'm gonna get an alert, and plus I've got however much coal is on the belt. So that should sort any emergency power usage or power problems. Not for very long though. There's not much there running, so I'd have to obviously get on that right away. But it would be enough to keep, inserter slowly moving type thing. All right. So our next task is the production. What do they call the production sciences? So let's have a look at that. That's the purple science packs. So they require pump jacks, electric engines, and electric furnaces. Holy crap. Okay, so oh man. My factory suddenly, I thought I wasn't going gonna have to go any further than about here, but now it's gonna keep on moseying that way. I think I will have to move the science at some point. And you know what? This looks like a good spot for it right in here. We'll put the science here, and then we'll pipe everything over. We'll get to that, though. For now, I'll just get the production science going. Okay, so what do we need for the production science again? We need pump jacks, electric engines, and electric furnaces. So, well, let's start backwards. We'll go with the furnaces. And so that's. I just want to make sure I leave enough room. So that leaves 3 belts. So that's kind of my new norm now. Now that we've got more stuff. Well, not more stuff, but when Bob's mods, I start doing those, we're going to need the room. So just getting used to it now. Again, I'm going to do this staggering them like this. It's not the most efficient. I'm aware of that, so you don't have to scream it at me. But I think in the long run, this is going to allow me to make changes. Of course, with robots, I can just strip the stuff out and redo it, can I? Alright, so electric furnaces. Don't need anything else. We're going to stick 2 of those down. Pump jacks. Okay, so we're going to need gears and pipes. And what do the electric engines need? Obviously, they need regular engines. Why can't I not see them? Oh my gosh, this is always the case on electric engines. And you're looking at them saying, they're right there. I know they are, but I just can't see them. Oh, it's because I can't craft them in my inventory. Derp. Okay, so again, pipes and gears. So it looks to me like we're going to need pipes and gears. And okay, so let's do that first. You know what? Let's do that at the very top. I'm going to flip-flop a little on that. No, I'm going to leave it as it is. So we'll get a couple gears, probably only need 1 pipe, but we'll put 2 down anyway. We won't worry about it. And then a couple pump jacks. Where's the pump jacks? Jack. Oh, we can just copy paste. And finally, what was the other thing again? Lose my head, it wasn't bolted to my shoulders. Electric engines. Okay, so we need regular engines. And then, whoops. 2, and then electric engines. And those are going to require fluid. Let's have a look at our bus. It shouldn't be a problem. We'll just turn them. At the end, I can just pipe them. We'll just go nice and close in here, and it won't be a problem. Okay, so we need steel, bricks, red circuits, iron, lots and lots of iron. So we'll need a full belt of iron for starters. And I like to build that in nice and close here because, well, everything uses a lot of it. That doesn't need iron. Okay, so none of these need iron now. Once I get to that point, so let's get those over in iron. And those, okay. And then when they're going to output again, we'll output straight out from here. Oops, how am I going to do that one? That'll be our steel and belt, or our gears and such. So let's move that one up 1 here. Oh, actually, we'll go like that. That gives me lots of room because I need to output those gears like this. And we'll put a belt to go by them. And so this is going to put them on the inside of the belt, and then for the outside of the belt, the pipes will be on that. There we go. So I'm going to hook up the power because that flashing just drives me crazy. See what I did there? Okay, no, I was making fun of myself. So bricks, I believe these don't need bricks. No, the only thing that needs bricks is these electric furnaces, so we're going to use this line here for the bricks. Try not to sneeze here, but oh my gosh, the sun's shining in, it's making me want to sneeze. do I need? I don't need red circuits for anything else, so I'm going to put bricks and red circuits on that one. Alright, so let's get that pipe down here. Well, I say piped, moved down here, yeah. Not really piping it, it's belting it. Okay, and so we'll stick a splitter there. Okay, well, we obviously need to do the same thing we did with the copper, so let's slurp this up here. And then I need, where's my blueprint for that? There. Put that down at the bottom. Yeah, it's a bit messy, my blueprints, but oh well. So do that and get this past that. I'm gonna leave that power pole there, it's fine. There. That takes care of the iron. And the other one was the red circuits and the bricks, so I believe they're both up here. Bricks as in like stone bricks, not to test to see how much sugar is in something. Oh, it's BRIX. Oh yeah, I'm a legend in my own mind. Okay, so I want to go past that. And this one, we'll put bricks on one side and then circuits on the other. I'm gonna have to use, I think the best thing to use here would be a filter inserter. So let's stick the filter inserter on there and give it some power from somewhere. Here, I guess. Just as good as any spot. There we go. And we're gonna tell that we want bricks. Where's my bricks? Okay, and we'll let that run through here, and then we'll see what side of the belt it goes on. Okay, it's going to go on that side. So we need to get, let me see here. I do it like this. The reason why I like to have a full side to hit that, just it feeds better, especially red circuits. See, now it's a full width there, and then we just skip on over that. And that back there. Here we go. And that should get me a red circuit. So I'll have to do some more work on the bus there, obviously. Okay, and so those will be done. Okay, so we'll want long-handled inserter for those. And what was the other thing it needed? Steel. Okay, so we need steel. That one needs steel and green circuits. I think that'll be about all we need, imagine. Yep. So we're going to stick steel and green circuits down this side. And at least that's not much of a trip there, is it? Let's do this. No, do it this way. There. And I'm not sure which side of the belt to put that on yet, so let's see which way is going to be easier on the green circuit. So let's get those over here. There, get our bus going here. And get that back in there, put that away. Okay, now I gotta wait for my robots from all the way across the base to come over here. You know, in the meantime, so let's see if we put those feeding from that side. I'm gonna do just what I did there. And let's have these come down like so, and then the way I want it. Certainly feeding it in there. And then we'll stick another splitter on here to recover. Let's try that. I haven't really done anything like that before, but you can see it sure fed it. So the next thing to do is the same thing on the other side. So where's my splitters? There's one. And we're obviously going to want to go past. No, 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 no. We'll do it like that. Okay, and then we need to go past it, so we'll take this over to here. And, do I like this? I don't know if I do. Well, I guess that gets a pack on if I do this. There. It's kind of a bit sloppy, but it'll do. So I need to get that steel off of there. Here we go. Okay, so there's, do we need circuits all the way down here? We do. Yeah, take it right to the bottom. And then this one, I think, nope, okay, we only need it down to here. I'll take it to the bottom anyway in case we have to expand. Okay, so there we go. That should, I'll have to obviously output this stuff now. So we'll put the furnaces on this side, and we'll put the engines and thingy doofers on this side. Pump jacks. Forgot the word for pump jack. Okay, so we want these to feed in here. I don't think this needs anything from this side. That's correct. So I can feed them in this way. Does this need circuits? Nope, just needs steel, so it needs to be fed in from this side too. Nope, there. And that one needs steel too, I believe. And then we want that to output here, and here, and here. No. Oh, okay. How am I getting the engines down there? Okay. Wait for it. So now I need to get the engines down. So fortunately I have a line in here that I can do that. And that's what I planned, right? Yeah, sure it is. Oh boy. I'm going to move these inserters because I'm going to bring that over this side. Because there seems to be a lot more going on that side. Okay, and so I want these to grab them in here. And we'll have these output like that. Okay, so they're getting everything they need except for the green glob. We're just about out of time for today, so we'll just finish hooking this up. Oh, let me out, let me out! I'm Tiny Rick. Who's Tiny Rick? Somebody out there knows what I'm talking about. Another obscure reference for you. It's not that obscure. Okay, so we've got oil coming this way. Oh, there's our lubricant. We need to continue that going. Oops, put that the right way. Just kind of being careful here. I'm just trying to make sure I don't block myself in for anything. Okay, and that's going to come up right here. So we're going to do this a little bit different, like that, just to make it look a little nicer. Here we go, and that should get lubricant down to the engines. And they're churning away. So they get the engines and the circuits they need to get from the other side. Ooh. Okay, problem. Okay then, I need to get that in here from somewhere. I need an inserter spot on this side of... Well, that's not going to work. I'll have to do something different there. Let's move that power pole over one. Move those so. Like that. That'll do it. And then back to doing this. A lot of problem solving and puzzling in this game. It's delightful. Okay, so you don't have an output now, so let's see, we were putting the furnaces out that way, so I need to do that. first of all, let's get these in like that. So we got to do our whole underground tricky thing. And we want those to output on the opposite side of the belt. So how are we going to do that? Let's try this. So what I'm trying to do now is output on this side of the belt. Okay, and then we need to bypass that. Bypass that. And that is how we do it. Alright, so this needs to get steel. Oh, I forgot to put the steel in. There we go. Sorry. And so that's going to get the bricks and everything it needs, and then it's going to output. Actually, we can just use slow insert for outputting. There we go, and now those will go down here on the belt. And then we need, on the opposite side of the belt, we'll need the pump jacks. So, whoops, do that. Alright, so we got pumps and furnaces, and then on this side we've got, we will have engines. There we go. Okay, so there's everything we need now. Let's move that down like so we can see it a little better. So the next step is to put in, I'm going a little over time today, but that's what it takes to do this. So next up is we're going to want, is that just stone? It is. Got room, so let's add in 6 of these. That. Sure like wasting power poles, don't I? Well, being a little more cautious. Okay, so we want these to come down on this side. And then these ones, whoops. I may as well leave that in because that's the side I'm going to output on. So, oops, okay, just like that. And then they will output here like so, and then head over to the science. But what are they? Well, you'll see in a moment what they are. They're science pack. This is our science packs, see? Like so. And you can just hold your button and run, and you don't have to go and click every individual one anymore. That's pretty awesome. And then we want these to input from this side as well. Why are they showing no power? Oh, did I not hook up a power pole here somewhere? Why isn't that working? Well, that was bizarre. It hadn't linked for some reason. Hey, I at least got it on camera this time. Craziness. Okay, and there we go. Alright, there we go. Our purple science is up and running. Yeah, it took a bit of time, about half an hour, but we got it going. So the next thing, of course, is then to belt it over. I should belt it with the military science and separate it out from the blues at the other end. And the reason for that is that we've got that long belt expanse. You know what? I think next episode what we're going to work on is either moving the science over here. And you know what? Actually, what we're going to work on is the high tech. We're going to make the high tech ones next episode. So that's batteries, 3 blue processing units, a speed module, and 30 copper cables. And that makes 2 science packs. So that's going to be interesting. So tune in next time and we'll we'll work our way through that. So thanks so much for joining me, and bye for now.